This problem is asking us to figure out about what is the area of the object. So what we are going to do is calculate the exact area of the object and then round it to something that is about that answer. The two objects that are shown is one rectangle and one semicircle. So we have to find the area of the semicircle and the area of the rectangle and add those together. To find the area of a semicircle is found by multiplying pi times radius to the second power and dividing that answer by 2. The reason we divide the area of our circle by 2 is because a semicircle represents exactly half of a circle. After we find the area of our semicircle, we're going to add the area of the rectangle to that answer. And to find the area of a rectangle is calculated by multiplying the length of that rectangle by the width of that rectangle. So now we have a formula which will allow us to find the combined area of the semicircle and the rectangle as well. Now for pi, we are going to use 3.14, so I'm going to plug that in for pi. And we must multiply that by the radius to the second power. Now notice here the radius is not given, so we have to do a little bit of detective work to figure out what that radius is. Well, we're going to make a mark right in the center of where that circle is, and we have to figure out what is the length of this line segment from this point to this point. Because this side of our rectangle is 6 centimeters, this side of our rectangle is also 6 centimeters, which would be the diameter of our circle. And half of that diameter would give us the radius. So we know the radius of our circle is 3 centimeters. So in our equation, we are going to take 3, and we're going to multiply that by itself. And because we have a semicircle, we have to divide our total by 2. And looking at our rectangle, the length of our rectangle is 6 centimeters. And we have to multiply 6 by 18, and that will give us the area of our rectangle. The next thing that I'm going to do is take 3 times 3 and change that into 9. So we have to take 3.14, which is pi, and multiply that by the radius squared, which is 9, but we still have to divide that product by 2 because we are dealing with a semicircle. And we are going to have to take 6 times 18, and 6 times 18 is 108. 3.14 times 9 is a product of 28 and 2600ths. And we still have to divide that by 2. And then we have to add that total to 108. And 28.26 divided by 2 is equal to 14.13. Notice all we had to do is cut 28 in half, which is 14, and cut 0.26 in half, which is 0.13. But we still have to add to 14.13 108. So I'm going to go off to the side here and add 108 to 14 and 1300ths. Notice that I place 14 directly under 108 because those are both whole numbers, and I'm going to add a decimal after the 8 and add 2 zeros. And when adding numbers containing decimals, remember you simply drop your decimal straight down and commence to add. 0 plus 3 is 3, 0 plus 1 is 1, 8 plus 4 is 12, carry our 1. This column gives us a sum of 2, and 1 plus nothing is 1. Now our answer is 122 and 1300ths, but the question asked about what is the area of the object. And the nearest whole number is 122, so we're going to say the area of this object is approximately equal to 122 square centimeters.